So, when I was making this new Papers, Please book, I realized that the files are available online on Sprite Resources, the site I usually go to for this stuff, and it actually had more of the items. And I thought, you know, wouldn't it be cool if I made a little skit or something with some of the items from the game besides just the book? Maybe I could have the passports and stamp them or something. So it got me thinking, what if I made those sprites from the game? Let's take a look at it. Alright, so I think I got most, if not all of the sprites from the game. This is pretty much all of the post-it notes and like your kid's drawing and everything. So I looked through and this should be everything that isn't the book. I think there's one or two I have to work on. And I tried to make these to scale. There is no, I even checked in the game, the scaling is really wonky. Like a photo, which would be just a regular sheet of paper size, like we see here, that you put on your wall, is different from, let's say, a little postcard. The game scales it weird, so I tried to scale it as best it would in real life. These aren't meant to be perfect, but also these are all blanks I'm going to show you because I'm still working on these. I just wanted to get them to size to then use them in the skit, but I'm going to fill them in with information later. And all these files are available to download. I'll tell you about that later. So first we got kids drawing, and some of these I printed with cardstock, but like this is just paper. So then these, I'm gonna mess with these. I want them to be more 3D, but these are the plaques you get. I thought that'd be cool to hang up one of them, or they get them in the skit or something. And so this entry granted, that is actually a texture I can use for anything. I just wanted to show that off, but this is a slip. This is when you lose your passport in the game, and then you have to give them this temporary entry visa. Then once again, this is another photo. I want to make this 3D, so I'm going to work on that later. I think maybe cut that picture out and then put it behind, and then kind of layer this up with cardstock, kind of make it look like it's sitting in a picture frame. Just something that's going to sit in the background during the skit, maybe. I don't know if I'm going to use all of these, but I'm going to try to. Maybe multiple skits. Here is just a newspaper, and as you see, it is blank, because I'm going to fill this in with stuff later. The textures themselves are blank, if you download the sprites or something. If you remember this is Georgie's passport, hand-drawn and all. We open it up, see entry denied, then see it's all hand-drawn and stuff, and there is Georgie. So I'm going to show you another one of these, but these are actually blank that I can fill in with whatever I would need. So here is a little workout card. This is just like someone gives you this. Okay, so then we have this envelope. If we open it up here and check out what's inside, this is the fingerprint, where you get your fingerprints taken on there. Then we can just slip that back in there. This worked out really well. All I did was I just used cardstock because it's different. So I don't know if I'm going to use this for the final, but as you see there, I just taped that on there. So then when you tuck it in, it'll actually stay closed like that. Okay, so then this was just money. So I'm going to try to leave the downloads in the links below. But so all these money had, except for the 5 actually, the 10 and the 20s had these kind of bindings, like to show that it's multiple dollar bills. So I just printed out a couple, and then just had this gray binding loop around the back there and just tape it. So it looks like it's more than $1 bill. I might make bigger stacks, but I just wanted to test that out too. So that is our fake cash. And then, I don't know, this is our newsletter, and obviously it's blank too. I don't know if you could see that, but yeah, it's not really glaring. I actually just took, oh there you go. I just took some tape and then cut around the edges here, because this gray part's supposed to be tape. So you really can't tell, but I just wanted to make it look a little authentic compared to the rest. This is also the wanted criminals. We could fill that out too, have that hanging on the wall. And then this is a third one. I don't know, I'm probably not going to include these, but I was just printing stuff out that I thought would because I was printing out all of the sprites. So yeah, we might not include this, but just on that theme of like that tape actually being shiny there. I don't know. Yeah, there you go. Okay, and these are just more cards. This is just 2 sheets glued together. Turned out nice. Some of these I didn't double-side just because you're probably not going to see them double-sided, but also scale, you just kind of had to guess. It usually just works. Here is the Ransom Note, and as you see, it looks like it's ripped out of book of paper there. Okay, so I had to improvise. So see where it's folded there? This is a texture from the game. I had to improvise the rest of that there, which it's just a circle, it's not that bad. But then this is just a double printed sheet of paper. If we flip it over, there is the diplomatic authorization, and then obviously it's all blank there. We could fill that out with stuff in the future. But I just really like how that actually folds like that, and it's double-sided. That's nice. Here's the audio transcript. I don't know if we're going to use that. Then here is, like we saw with the fingerprint. And here is this. I think it's a hidden message or something. Something to do with politician comes in town or something, or a diplomat. Okay, and this was the same as the diplomat one, as you see here, because that's what the texture looks like in the game. Open it up, and it has these frillies. I don't know why, but it does in the game, so there we go. And this is, oh, I did print one of these. Okay, this is just a blank one. This is a special badge. I forgot what this was for. Once again, I don't know if I'm going to use these, but I just kind of did all of them just to make sure we had all of them. And I don't know where the rest of these went, but these are the coins you get. I'm going to work on these to make sure they look a little better and stuff, but probably going to include these at some point in the skit. Okay, here's just a work pass. And here is a press badge. I'm going to need to cut that out, forgot about that. But yeah, just two sides glued together. Alright, and here is a vaccination certificate. And then, yep, it folds right there. Oh, did I ever? Alright, well I never glued these together. But this is your work pass, and that's supposed to be the back of it. Why did I not do that? And remember, this one was annoying because you had to fold it pretty specifically to make it look like that. And here is asylum? Yeah, grant of asylum. Here's an entry ticket. And then this is a citation. I think we had one last thing. Oh, right. A regular just passport. This is the Arstotzka passport. And if we open it up there, you see it's all blank. And I tried to scale this up as close to like a regular passport as possible. Alright, so thanks for tuning in, everyone. I just wanted to keep you posted on what I'm working on. This is kind of the big project right now. I put this off for a little bit, but now I think we have most, if not all, of the sprites in place, so now we can use them for the skit. I'm gonna go do some more printing and in Photoshop messing around with some of the textures to make sure everything's all hunky-dory, and then get started on writing. So if you want a download to any of these, make sure to check out the links below. I will make a post about this on DeviantArt to everything, and if you want to tweak them for yourself, I'll try to include the PSD. They'll just have everything in a Photoshop document that you can mess around with. Most of them should be to scale that I printed these out, but if not, you can figure it out. It's mostly like, obviously this is should be bigger and stuff, but for the skit, it doesn't really matter because the game doesn't really treat it as to scale. Alright, I'll see you hopefully soon. See you later, everyone.